Hey, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to ring that bell. Because when you ring that bell, you get all my videos right away. Including today's video. Which is all about those times you come home from work or it's just time to figure out what you want for dinner. And you really can't figure it out. What do I want for dinner? You know, you just don't know what you're in the mood for. When that happens to me, I reach for breakfast. Breakfast for dinner. That's awesome. And today we're going to make a vegan bacon. Vegan bacon. We're going to make pancakes, also vegan and delicious and nutritious. And we're going to turn the pancakes and the bacon into an awesome breakfast sandwich for dinner. Why not? Hey, you can also have it for breakfast. But it's awesome for dinner. It's nice and light. Pretty good stuff. Okay, let's get cooking. The first thing we gotta do, make some bacon. This is how we do it. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with tempeh. This tempeh is a combination of soybeans, rice, barley, and millet. Okay, so this is it. It's kind of a solid piece here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slice it on the bias. Okay, you can see that? Nice and thinly sliced on the bias. Beautiful. Okay. I gotta take a big pan and just cover the bottom with about 1/8 of an inch of oil. Just like that. I'm gonna preheat this on medium high because I want to brown this. I want to brown this tempeh. So it won't brown unless this oil is medium high. Okay, so what we need to do is think about all the flavors of bacon, and we have to recreate those flavors in a marinade. It's not that difficult. You can do it. I can do it. You can do it, right? Awesome. Okay. The first thing we need to consider is salt. We're going to get our, so you know, bacon's a little salty. Where are we going to get our salt from? Let's get it from some soy sauce. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Next, you know, bacon has a little bit of a nice mapley flavor in bacon. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. So what I'm going to use is a little bit of maple syrup. 2 tablespoons. The bacon I like also has a little bit of black pepper taste to it. So gives you a little spice. So I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper. Hey, bacon's a smoked product, right? So we're going to need a little bit of liquid smoke. Hey, not too much. A little goes a long way. I put like 2 drops in there. Okay. Now I'm just going to add about 2 tablespoons of water. Hey, I'll explain the water a little later. Right now, just add the 2 tablespoons. Don't ask me questions. It's pretty early in the day here. I don't feel like answering questions. Alright, I'll answer questions. Just leave them in the comment section. That'll be awesome. Okay. Okay, the oil's nice and hot. How do I know the oil's nice and hot? Take a little water on your finger. Woo! That oil's nice and hot. Don't overcrowd the pan. Okay, it's going to take 2 or 3 minutes. You see the edges start to brown a little bit. Then turn it over. And you have this nice kind of brown color. Give it another 2 or 3 minutes on the other side and then take them out. Shake the oil off a little bit. And get them out of the pan. And just keep frying them until you fry up all of the tempeh. So I shut the fire off. It's almost ready. So then I take the tempeh out. If you don't shut the fire off, the pan's going to be too hot. We're going to put that tempeh right back into that pan. Hey, remember this mixture we made with the soy sauce and whatnot? Pour that right on top of the tempeh. You see, I shut the light off. Well, look at that. It's still going crazy. It's still very hot, that pan. That's why we add the water, because that water's going to evaporate. I don't want the actual marinade to evaporate yet. The water evaporation is good. The marinade, if it evaporates, it's going to get over-evaporated. It's going to be sticky, and it's going to be overcooked. It may even burn. So that's why I add the water, and that's why I turn the heat off on the pan. Okay, now you see it kind of calm down. Now you can turn the heat back on. Alright. I put it on a little low, like, not very low, but a little bit low. Just so you have a nice, light kind of simmer there. Wonderful. And then you keep turning over the bacon, so it gets like glazed. See that? Nice. Keep turning it over. Beautiful. Okay, we take the bacon out and put it on a plate. That bacon's laid out pretty nicely. So here's what I want to do now. I have a little bit of drippings, see that? From the that marinade. I'm going to take that, I'm going to pour it on top of the bacon. Just very slowly. There we go. Hey, it even looks like bacon. Wonderful. Hey, it smells like bacon too. Fantastic stuff. It's going to be delicious. It's vegan. Vegan bacon. Wonderful. Okay. Next thing we got to do is make some pancakes. Very easy recipe. Let's get to it. Okay, so for the pancakes, we're going to make a buttermilk pancake. Can't use buttermilk. Got to make our own buttermilk. It's not that difficult. This whole thing is not that difficult. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, I have here 1 cup of almond milk. And to that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, the vanilla I use, believe it or not, is an imitation vanilla. I don't go for the expensive vanilla for this. I just want a little vanilla flavor. And what's nice about this vanilla, it's clear. It's not like black like real vanilla. It's imitation vanilla. It's just vanilla flavor. But it's not going to make the pancakes dark. I need a teaspoon of vanilla. And this vanilla happens to have a nice flavor. It's McCormick, so it's nice. It's a nice brand. I trust it. Okay. I mix that up. Now the dry ingredients. 1 cup of whole wheat flour. I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder. A half a teaspoon of salt. Hey, did you notice the baking powder? That's the reason why we have to use buttermilk. The acid in the buttermilk makes the baking powder react and makes the pancake rise. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So you need that acid. So we have buttermilk, which has a lot of acid in it. We made our own buttermilk, which is even better. Awesome. Okay, now you have to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. But before I do that, I have here a little bit of flavor. This is maple syrup, real maple syrup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to the buttermilk. 2 tablespoons. Stir that together. And then I stir it into the dry mixture. Okay, you gotta preheat your pan. Now this is the pan I use for pancakes. And what I'm gonna do is I can only make like one really nice pancake at a time. Even though my pan is a non-stick pan, I'm gonna use a little bit of spray oil just to coat the pan so nothing sticks. I have the fire on medium. Then I'm using a 1/3 cup measure. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Pour it slow so you get a nice round pancake. Beautiful. Okay, so you can't be flipping this over and over and over. It's not good. You get one shot. You gotta cook it till the bubbles start to burst on the surface. Then you flip it over, cook it the rest of the way, you're done. Very good. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, get your spatula underneath and then flip it. Woo! Look at that color. So nice. So nice and round. That's what you want. Okay. Both sides are nice and brown. Check that out. Beautiful color. And now it's done. Okay. Once it's done, I take a little bit of maple syrup. Hey, not too much. Just a little bit. And I'm going to drizzle maybe a teaspoon onto the pancake. Just like that. Just let it sit. The maple syrup is going to soak into the pancake, give a nice flavor. Hey, why do I have my glasses on? I got to introduce you to this cheese I'm going to use. Okay? BioLife. It's matured cheddar slices of imitation vegan cheese. And I like it because the ingredients are basically water, coconut oil, and food starch. That's it. And you can use whatever vegan cheese you want. It's all right. Hey, how do I look with glasses on? Pretty good, right? Awesome. Okay. I have my 2 pancakes here. And the second one I got to drizzle with a little bit of maple syrup. Get that flavor in there. Ooh, very nice. Okay. I get 1 slice of cheese. I put it on one side like that. And I take my bacon. I put the bacon on there like that. Okay? And then I take another piece of cheese and put it on top. So when this melts, the cheese is going to keep that sandwich sealed. I like that. Then I put the top on like that. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do is give this pan a little spray. Got my pancake on there. So you see, the syrup is on the inside. When I lift this up to eat, it's not going to be too messy. Okay? And I can reheat it right on this pan in a hot oven. It's going to take about 5 minutes at 350 degrees to heat up. I don't want to heat it too much because I don't want to dry it out too much. But it's okay to dry it out a little bit so it's easy to pick up with your hands, right? That's like the best part of this whole recipe. Like I make this sandwich now, and then when I'm ready to eat it, I can reheat it. It's going to be wonderful. Right now, I'm waiting for my wife to get home. We're going to have some dinner. Breakfast for dinner. I'm going to reheat this and show you what it looks like. Going to be delicious. Going to make some coffee. My coffee is not delicious, but this sandwich is going to be delicious. Maybe this sandwich will make the coffee taste better. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we're just about ready for dinner. That's breakfast for dinner. I got my coffee ready. Oh, that's awful. Okay, hey, that's a timer. That means I gotta take something out of the oven. Alexa, turn off. And so there's your breakfast sandwich. Beautiful. I like to cut this in thirds. So each piece is just the right size. So I cut it halfway through. Halfway through there. Halfway through there. Look at that. Look at that sandwich. That's fantastic. Okay. There you go. Wonderful stuff. Nice light dinner. Think outside the box. Sometimes it's nice to have breakfast for dinner. Hey, you know what else is nice? When you think about pancakes, think outside the box and try my video for zucchini pancakes. Zucchini pancakes. You got vegetable, you got pancakes, you got zucchini pancakes. Check it out. I'll see you there. Mmm. Delicious. I gotta learn how to make better coffee. Maybe I'll make a video.